It was 1 week ago that we were sitting on the anchor desk and we were watching the Twitter feeds come down. We were watching this tragedy unfold in real time. We were hearing about mobile morgues on this side of town and dead bodies being pulled out of rubble on that side of town. We were also getting pictures of destruction that looked like this. And we called those pictures that we were seeing devastating and heartbreaking, but that honestly doesn't even come close to explaining what Joplin is actually like. The second I stepped foot in this town, I realized that the best word to describe what I am seeing is pure hell, because no matter where you turn, there are shattered things and shattered lives. But all throughout the debris, this is what's really cool. There are signs of life, like this cover of this textbook here. It's called Your Country and Mine. Or this Christmas ornament. We don't even know where this came from. It says Best Friends Forever. And it's things like this that make you realize that there's really the spirit here in Joplin that just can't be broken. Today, President Obama got to tour part of devastated Joplin. Meredith Haynes joins us live. You were at the memorial service today where President Obama, as well as Missouri Governor Jay Nixon, were talking about the destruction, as well as offering some words of encouragement and hope.
Victims.
And Obama was actually overseas, and a lot of people weren't too thrilled that it took him a week to get here, but he says that folks overseas were offering their condolences. Thank you, Meredith. And back here in Joplin at exactly 5:41 p.m. today, a moment of silence commemorated the 1-week anniversary of the tornado here in Joplin. An estimated 1,500 people attended to remember family members, loved ones, and friends, as well as fellow citizens. They all agree out of something bad, something good will happen. And those people have been working hard. But today, the roars of their chainsaws were actually turned into cheers and applause because they didn't expect it. They were actually surprised to see the President of the United States here in Joplin. Eric Burke joins us live, and he toured the devastated area today.
Yes, definitely, because when the president does come to town, you have to shut down streets and different entities because of security reasons.
That's a really good point. Thank you, Eric, for that. And the people here in Joplin are just so happy to see that the president was able to offer his support and that he did pledge that the federal government will help them rebuild. Working for you live in Joplin, Missouri, Stephanie Hawkridge, Fox 4 News. President Obama spent the day today touring the damage in Joplin. He consoled the community as well as promising the federal government's help to help them rebuild. In fact, today, the president served as consoler-in-chief at the community memorial service at Missouri Southern State University. He promised the country will be with the people of Joplin every step of the way as they rebuild. President Obama joined Missouri Governor Jay Nixon and local ministers from Joplin. Both the president and the governor praised the spirit of the volunteers who have flocked to Joplin. Many attending the service say it helped them in their grieving process, and they say that it will help them move forward with their rebuilding. Meanwhile, St. John's Regional Medical Center, which was hit, as you know, you've seen all the pictures, was hit by the tornado on Sunday. It now has a temporary location, and it is open for services. It may not look like your typical hospital, but officials guarantee that the pop-up tents that you're seeing can perform as well as a hospital that has 4 square walls. Although some may refer to this as a MASH unit, similar to what the military uses, its modern-day name is a mobile medical unit. Staff spent the past 2 days training before opening the doors officially this morning, and doctors and nurses, they're already performing surgery as well as taking emergency calls. And there are plans in place to find a better, more temporary location while they're rebuilding the hospital. And that really seems to be the theme here out in Joplin. Folks are just finding a temporary way of life while they work to rebuild. Working for you live in Joplin, Missouri, Stephanie Hawkridge, Fox 4 News.